So I got on the Faceballs marketplace and I found a 2001 Prelude that a guy was parting out, or he was actually selling the whole thing, but it had been on there for a while and nobody wanted the car, so he started parting it out. And so I contacted him. He said that I can come over and pull whatever parts I wanted because he's junking the car on Friday. So I took a trip over there and this is what I got. So we got the radio already had, but we got the air box. We don't have the hose that goes from the throttle body to the air box. We got a new VTEC solenoid. Well, it's not new, but hopefully this one works. And we got the speed sensor, the VSS. That's one thing I forgot to mention that does not work on the car. EGR valve. We got the door locks, the trunk, and the glove box. I'm trying to get the ignition out of it, but I've had so much trouble with it. He said I can come back because the car will be gone Friday, so I've got a couple more days. We got the door handle, a working window regulator. So today we are going to replace the door handle and the interior door handle and then the window regulator. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we need to remove is the door handle, and there's a screw there. There's a screw underneath that little plastic flap. Now we got to pull this thing forward. There's also a rod for the door latch. So this thing right here, just need to pop that forward and slide it off of the door, or slide it off of the rod for the latch. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. You do not want to break this. Why is it being so difficult? There we go. Alright. And then that just slides up. Normally that piece wouldn't fall off. Now we have to unplug the lock switch, and then we have the tweeter plug, and that's it. Alright, so we need to get that little flap thing. You take your little baby screwdriver, flathead, and then pop it off. Now we have a Phillips head screwdriver. Now we have this thing. It's just like a little, I don't have the right tool, but the right tool is like a little plastic thing that slides up in there and you can just pop it off. Keeps you from scratching any of that. Ew. What is that? That's gross. Next we need to remove the speaker. You can just grab down here at the bottom, pop it off. It's got two little pieces that slide in to here, and then the little clips that just clip into the other holes. Looks like my speaker is completely trashed. Right, so we have 3 Phillips head screws on the speaker. There's 2 down here and then there's 1 up here. I don't think you technically have to remove this, but there are other screws. Let's see if we can just, now because it has that clip for the speaker wire, let's go ahead and just remove it. Now you got to get the clip. Yeah, that speaker's toasted. Now there's a screw up here, 1 down here, and 1 over there. Well, my bit's not long enough, so we'll have to do it manually. They're pretty short screws anyway, so it's whatever. Where are you? Hoo, 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 hoo. Jesus Christ, get in there. There we go. And if your window won't roll down like mine, then you might have to remove this piece. It's pretty simple. It's just one little clip that goes into there with this piece that slides down. And of course you'll have to disconnect the wires to the mirror. You disconnect that, the windows. Alright, there's that one. And there's another one that's for the control of the power mirrors. It definitely looks like somebody else has been in here because the plastic sheathing is missing. So I was just trying to test this out to see if I can see why the lock on this side isn't working. Might be a wiring issue, or the actuator in the lock is bad. I don't know. I'm not going to investigate that today. We're just going to fix this window, hopefully. Alright, we got the key in. We can hear it, but I can't see nothing. It seems to be working, but something's just not right with it. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and replace it since I got one I know that's good. We've got a bolt or a screw there, and then we'll have to raise it up to reach into here to grab this one, then we can pull the window out. Alright, now we gotta reach into here and grab that one. Now let's pull this window out. Alright, we got the window out. Now we just need to remove a couple bolts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, we need to disconnect the wiring harness. And now we can pull the window regulator out. Okay, after inspecting it, you can see the teeth right here. They're like non-existent. Alright, let's pitch that to the side. Alright, just to show you where the screws, you got two in this thing right here, which are right here, and this one's adjustable, so if you need to adjust it. And then you have two here, and one up there, one up here. Alright, we're going to get this guy back in, and I'll show you how to adjust it. Getting this thing in isn't all that hard, but it's really not that easy either. Once you get one in, then the rest will just go right in. And now we get these two, that one and that one. Alright, you don't want to tighten them all down yet. You want to leave them loose. Yeah, and I'm going to show you a little tip right here. If you're ever in the junkyard and you want to make sure like the window regulator is working, or you know something's working, you know, and you have your drill with you, pull the battery out and strip the wires. You just tap the wires. And that's how you get it going. That's how you know it's good. Alright, so we're going to grab the glass and put it in. So these also have adjustments on them. So we want to get the window attached to it first. Alright, and now we're going to lower it so we have access to the other screw. Alright, once you got it on the rail, you want to roll it all the way up. Make sure your window is all the way up around the edge, and over here too, and over here. Now we're going to tighten all these bolts, and then these four. Noise alert. Alright, now that that's all tight, you're going to take your 10mm, you're going to reach up here, and you're going to tighten that first bolt. You're not going to be able to get to this one. Now you're really going to tighten it down. You don't want to over tighten because that's plastic and that will break, and then your whole day is ruined. Getting this one lined up has been a pain in the ass. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, we're going to hit the switch, the auto down. One thing you could do is get some silicone spray and spray into the track here. It goes all the way down through the door. The same thing on this side. That video was literally an hour long. It's gonna be difficult to edit that and cut it down to like 10-15 minutes, but I'm not going to show you how to put the door panel and all that shit back on just because you watched me take it off. I'm sure you can figure out how to put it back on. And that took me an hour to do, but only because I was filming. I would say that's probably, I don't know, a 10-minute job, but for the average person I would say probably 30 minutes. Okay, well thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.